Hey boys and girls, we alive. Couple minutes early. Figured just chill for a couple minutes, make sure everything was running smoothly. See how all of you are doing, all of you early birds that are getting that worm, you know. Maybe you're having Thanksgiving with your family still, or maybe you got tired of your family and now you're all alone, secluded in your room, in front of your computer, watching Top Clack. Today is a great day watching Top Clack while building your M60A. Very nice, very nice. I have been very happy with mine so far. I hope you are happy with yours as well. You want to go home and get ready to try to grab a Zephyr? Oh yeah, I saw there's a little bit of a price reduction for Black Friday on the Zephyr. Pretty nice. Hopefully you can get one of those. Got the Sage, yeah. Sage looks good. I think all the colors look pretty good, personally. Please let me get one, peoples. Do you know how many he's gonna have? I actually don't know how many Zephyrs are gonna be available. $500 bits for 159. Holy crap! Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. I just got back from, well, about half an hour ago. I got back from my sister's house. We were doing a little family gathering there for Thanksgiving. And I am ridiculously stuffed and ridiculously tired and ridiculously exhausted. So I apologize in advance if I don't have my normal gusto. We'll try to get through this either way and have a good time. Wave. Zombumon in the house. How you doing, sir? Food coma in the middle of the stream. Yeah. Well, I didn't get very much sleep last night either, so I got like very little sleep, and I'm in a food coma, so I'm just like, even talking is exhausting. But Top Clack doesn't take holidays, you know. We do Thanksgiving episodes, we do Christmas episodes, whatever they apply, you know. It's just the way we are. Just the way we is. Type sleeper? I suppose. Hamon. Oof, nice. I'm looking forward to that Hamon. It's gonna be a good one. Alright. I'll officially start in a minute or two once a few more people roll in here. I'm interested to see all the new novelties. I assume you're going to have some pretty good ones. Cthulhu, just subscribed 3 months in a row. Twitch Prime. Turkey Keebs, he says. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm actually not typing on a keyboard right now. I'm just typing on a turkey. A live turkey. It's very interesting. Hello, it's undone. Hope you guys are all doing well. Oh boy, I am like ridiculously full. I ate way too much. I've been trying to eat a lot less lately, and so on holidays that kind of backfires because you just feel like you're dying. Gotta switch to live turkeys, better feel than vintage flax. You need jive turkeys. That's what I use. It's pretty good. Lubed with some bacon grease. You know, next level plays, guys. Next level plays. I'm assuming this is going to be a pretty chill episode. It's Thanksgiving, so, you know, there's probably not going to be very many people in here. But that's okay. We'll have the VOD up after the stream, of course, just in case other peoples that are too busy hanging out with their familams can check out later. But for all you live people, thank you for being here. I know it is a holiday and you guys probably have better things you could be doing, but and maybe I'm wrong, maybe you don't. But either way, I appreciate you guys being here. So welcome everyone to this week's episode of Top Clack. I am your host, Quakems. It is Thanksgiving. So, you know, we're going to be giving a little bit of thanks later on. After our news section, I will have a news section as always, and we'll finish off with a Q&A, kind of round things out like we usually do. So, you know, I don't have a guest today, but stick around. Should be a good time anyways. Raging Asian, thank you so much for that Thanksgiving hype tier 1 sub 8 months in a row. Holla at you, boy. So let me just, let me roll this intro real quick. Bam. Now it's official. It's officially an episode. Not a holiday in the rest of the world. Fair enough. Well, it is a holiday in America, and America is our most watched country. Historically. I haven't looked at it in a while. China was pretty high for a while, but now, like, everything is banned in China, so I don't think they can really watch very much anymore. So I'm pretty sure America is still our highest watched region. But anyways, I would do a mail call, but I didn't get, like, anything in the mail this week, as far as I'm aware. So, pretty boring stuff there. But I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day and are looking forward to some news. I'll wait a couple seconds since the bot just pinged the Discord. So, yeah. Wow, dude. I'm not even going to repeat that. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well and you're looking forward to a little bit of news. We have some interesting news this week. Pretty much no keyboard like stuff. There's no like keyboards that I really found, but a lot of key sets and some other news, some switches and whatnot. So let's just get right into the news doc, guys. Get right into this news doc, and I'm gonna, golly gee, I'm gonna really try my hardest here on not missing any of these links. I'm gonna go Super Saiyan here. I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna up my concentration. I'm not gonna miss any links. So here we go. Starting off strong. Let me post before I roast. Just kidding. I'm not gonna really roast this. KBD Fans has upcoming set EnjoyPBT Grayscale in group buy phase right now. For $114, you get this base kit. This lovely, lovely base kit. Link? I already posted a link. Don't troll me. Don't troll me. So Grayscale here kind of reminds me of Muted, maybe a little lighter on the mods. You know, it's kind of like an in-between between Muted and 9009. But EnjoyPBT Grayscale, $114. Here is your pretty feature-rich base kit. A lot of icon mods. I like that a lot. Pretty cool stuff. So yeah, you also have a lot of child kits here. You got some spacebar kits, depending on what kind of accent you want. That's very, very Muted or 9009-esque. And you have, is it an international kit and an ISO enter kit? Interesting. Alright, so there's your international kit and ISO enter kit. ISO is enter separate kit. That is hilarious to me. Oh, there's one of the base kit. Okay, that's good at least. Then you have the 40% ortho linear kit. So for all you ortho linear users, can get rid in there. It looks pretty good, honestly. It's been a while since I've bought like a newer EnjoyPBT set. I'm actually not 100% sure like how their legends are these days compared to when they first started doing stuff. So, but like this picture actually looks pretty darn good. The legends look relatively crisp. The colors look pretty nice and muted, if I do say so myself. Not too bad. You can get free shipping if you just have it in a little package instead of a EnjoyPBT Keycaps box, which is an extra $5. I'm a little put off by the price here. I like EnjoyPBT. I have several EnjoyPBT sets. I think they're a pretty good value. I think they're a really good value when they're like $70 to $80 and no more. But once you start cracking this $100 price range up to $114, you're starting to teeter on GMK pricing. Yes, I know the set has a ridiculous amount of keys, and that's cool. But man, EnjoyPBT was like always like the much more budget option. Like you could spend well under $100 and get a nice PBT die subbed key set. And while it is still nice, it's much harder to get those lower prices now because everyone just needs mo keys. But it is what it is. I still think it's a nice set, and I'll probably wind up buying this, honestly. So yeah, there is that. It's currently in group buy phase. Let's see, when does it end? Look at all these nice little pictures here. All right, so you do get 179 keys. Pretty impressive. Group buy starts tomorrow, actually, and ends on December 23rd. Or wait, it might actually be tomorrow for them already. I think you can already add this to cart. So this should be open by now. And then it ends on the 23rd of December, so a month long, which is pretty standard for group buys nowadays. Group buys used to be like open for like a week or two. Like 2 if it was really long. And now like every group buy is open for a month, which is kind of cool, depending on who you are. The delivery time is expected to be the end of February. Not too bad there. It's about a 2-month turnaround. Can't complain. If the quantity is large, it might be delayed. The minimum MOQ is 200 sets. Isn't that kind of redundant? Minimum MOQ? Anyways, I don't think this is going to have trouble selling 200 or more sets. That's pretty normal there. So, moving on, we have an interest check, which I'm going to link before I forget, called GMK 9 to 5 and GMK 5 to 9. So, I read through this thread. I honestly don't really get this guy's theme. He says, so I was kind of inspired to do this color scheme after seeing all those Pikachu memes on Reddit. But it didn't work out, and this is what he came up with. This is the 9 to 5. Excuse me, guys. It says, this board is the spiritual embodiment of the desk job. So you kind of already lost me on that. Maybe it's because I don't have a desk job, but I have no idea why these colors make sense for a desk job. The alphas are easy to look at and sensible. The yellow accents represent the struggle of bringing life and joy into a cubicle. When the clock strikes 5 and it's time to go home, these keys are ready to relax. So I don't know. You guys with desk jobs out there, is this right? Is this the colorway that makes sense for you for your 9 to 5 desk job? I don't know. And the 5 to 9 is kind of an alteration of that, a little bit darker on the alphas. A testament to the badasses that wake up and go to bed when it's dark outside. That's almost me. Almost me. The keys are striking, and the beige accents are the only thing keeping them from taking their bulldozers on a rampage around the city. So, I don't know, man. I don't understand the colorway. I think it looks alright. Some very strongly worded novelties. These ones down here. I like the Whoops key. It's pretty good. This is just about the cheesiest thing I've ever seen in my life. The spacebar that says, sounds like someone's got a space of the Mondays. As a play on Case of the Mondays. That's... I don't know, man. These novelties are not doing it for me. I'm gonna be honest. Although I do kind of appreciate the work hard, play hard novelties. Those are pretty fun. But yeah, what do you guys think? Don't get the theme here, and I work a desk job. No, I have a 9 to 5, and it does not feel like this. Okay, see, I don't have a 9 to 5 either, a desk job, but this didn't make sense to me either. So I'm glad I wasn't the only one that this didn't really make sense for. So he does say, as of today, he is working on getting a better render done. So hopefully we can see renders of how this will actually look, because there's only so much that this kind of picture can tell us. Anyway, still in an early IC, not a ton of information. So if you have feedback for this guy, for Nuggles, I imagine is how you pronounce that, make sure you comment in the thread and let him know what is up. Moving on, without missing a link, is SPSA 128K, which is a high-profile double-shot ABS set. Pretty sure this, yeah, it's SA. So this guy says he works a lot with Adobe PS and AI, Photoshop, and I don't know what AI is. I'm sorry. So he works a lot with these two Adobe apps, and you know, maybe the shortcuts on the keys would help him out a lot. Maybe it would help out a lot of other people. So this is kind of his idea. Here is his PS version. Here is his AI version. So again, we don't really have renders here, like at all, besides his basic mock-up here of what he wants the keys and shortcuts to be, which is kind of cool. But Adobe Illustrator, thank you. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. I need to start working more in Photoshop, so maybe this will make a lot more sense to me in the coming future. But it's also partially inspired by the old, wait, let me make sure I get this right. Yes, the Macintosh 128K, which you can see right there. So pretty interesting design. I gotta have renders, man. Like nowadays during ICs, like people bring it, man. Like people have prototypes. People have like really good high quality renders that they pay for. People have tons and tons and tons of information. And I feel like lately that's been scaled back a little bit. People are just kind of like, how's this? Yeah. So kind of a bummer we don't get a little bit more stuff there. He does have a little Q&A here. So yeah, if it's something maybe you work with and maybe you just, you know, are like this guy and you use these programs a lot, do you want these kind of keys? Well, make sure to comment on this interest check. Moving on to another key set interest check. This one, bam, I haven't forgot a link yet, guys. How proud of me. Are you guys proud of me yet? You should be proud of me. I'm proud of me. Interest check for GMK Hammerhead, which, judging by this first picture, is themed after hammerhead sharks. Interesting. Anyways, here is the a pretty basic render. Well, kind of a nicer render, I guess. A little bit of an upgraded render, better than we've been seeing, of the colorway. So it kind of simulates the colors of the shark. The lighter colors on the bottom there, and the darker colors being the top. He does have a fair amount of information here, as well as a quote from Captain Hector Barbosa. Better were the days when mastery of seas came not from bargains struck with eldritch creatures, but from the sweat of a man's brow and the strength of his back alone. You all know this to be true, gentlemen, ladies. So interesting stuff there. He does have a mock-up of his kit. I'm actually I'm digging this. I think the colorway works pretty well, if I'm being totally honest. I'd like to see like some more professional renders. This one kind of gives you an idea, but it isn't really like, you know, once you're used to stuff like Thesis Camper, like Zombumon, Oblotsky, like all these people that have been doing like really nice renders lately, like it's hard to go from that to like anything else. I don't know. Anyways, this guy is IC, a little bit nicer. He does have renders. He has a kit breakdown. He has a current to-do list. Very nice. Currently collecting ideas, suggestions, and changes from the community, which is exactly what this IC thread is for. He does have an IC forum, linked here before anything else. Very nice. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure you fill out that IC form and you know, give him some feedback. I think this set has potential, honestly. I think it definitely has potential. Calm depths except lighter? Maybe. To me, that's attractive, though. I like a lighter calm depths, personally. Alright, pretty nice stuff. Moving on to another GMK set, we have Omega. Bam, still haven't missed a link. So this one, a little bit more far-fetched in my eyes, but definitely interesting. I like how he has it rendered here on the Lumina. This leads me to believe that Teslatron did these renders, potentially. Because only he would be, you know, proud enough to include Teslatron caps in here. No one else is going to do that. Oh, okay, bam, yeah. Called it, boys. Called it. Alright, so this set was done in collaboration with The Ragin' Asian. Very nice. And, yes. Let's see what the theme here is. I'm here today to bring you all a wrestling-themed keycap set, GMK Omega. I know next to nothing about wrestling, so if this is like a wrestler or something, this goes way over my head. So just keep that in mind, guys. Maybe you guys know a little bit more than I do. Anyways, he's got some fairly okay renders here. Not super high quality, but this is like Teslatron quality. He's still learning. That's okay. This is a little too loud for me. There's a little too many colors going on for me personally. So that's kind of how I see this. But yeah, very early interest check, but he does have a feedback form link, so you can fill that out if you're interested in this. Very nice. Very nice. Scroll down for the inspiration. Is this Is this like Guy Fieri being another Guy Fieri? Oh man, that's... I don't even know what to say about that, guys. That's something. I'm pretty sure both these guys are Guy Fieri. Anyways, if you're into this sort of set, make sure you comment, fill out the link, and give them some support or feedback. See what you maybe want to change, maybe you want to keep the same. Coming up back down to KBD fans. Yeah. KBD fans is kind of killing it lately, honestly, with HHKB aftermarket sets. And they're not slowing down here. They had the blanks just launched not too long ago. I think they have a few other colors up now. Now, for $49, you can get the Japanese HHKB caps, Japanese sub-legends, in a couple different varieties. So you have light gray, dark gray, and D and G, which I actually don't know what that stands for, but it's very reminiscent of like a lighter Hypro, like a Nisho kind of thing going on, which I do like. This is probably my favorite out of the bunch. But yeah, HHKB caps becoming more of a thing, which I'm happy to see. I like these. Got a couple nice renders there. This picture kind of shows the thickness, which is what I would say just as thick as the stock Topper caps, which personally are just as thick as I need them to be. Dungeons and Dragons. Dolce & Gabbana. Is it really? I don't know anything about that. So, your guess is as good as mine. Not digging the font. See the Latin legends, obviously they feel like they kind of have an AEK vibe going on. Just the way they're italicized. But we do have the Japanese sub legends, icon mods. I do like that quite a bit. And I mean, it's $55. You know, make your HHKB potentially look a little bit better. Dark and gray. Maybe it's Drac and Gary. Dudes and gentlemen. I like that one too. Anyways, I do like this. I do like this. PBT die sub OEM profile. I'm assuming they mean Topra OEM. This does not look like traditional OEM profile. This looks like Topra profile. So take that as you will. 60 keys, compatible Topra interface. This is just keycaps, not keyboard. Ha 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 ha. The goods are expected to ship on December 15th and maybe shipped in advance. So sounds like they already have these made and they're pretty much ready to ship very soon. So bam, there you go. KBD fans killing it in the game right now. Not a keyboard. It's not a tumor. I want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger in this hobby. Anyways, moving on. We have something that honestly kind of popped out of the blue. At least that's what it seemed like to me. These are the Arcos Switches from Kebo.la. Which I think is a play on Kebo.la, which I hope is not a play on Ebola, the virus. Good link. Thanks, man. I am on the ball with the links today, which is interesting because I'm like, my brain is like not even here right now. I'm so frazzled. Anyways, a couple things you'll notice first. They have two weights, a 65-gram tactile and a 72-gram tactile, both costing 75 cents per switch, unless you buy 100 switches or more, and then it drops down to 72 cents. At 250 switches or more, it drops down to 69 cents. So, kind of expensive for a switch that just hit the market. Obviously, you could say the same thing about Zelios, but you know, Zeal has had a lot of time to kind of prove himself and make a lot of iterations and upgrades. But first time we're seeing the Arctos switches. There is no word yet, at least from what I've seen, saying who manufactures these. I think Gateron would probably be like a relatively okay guess, but I'm not 100% sure. They do, if you look closely here, I know it's kind of hard to see on stream, guys, but there is Arctos branding right there. So it doesn't say Gateron on it. It actually says Arctos. But could be Gateron, could be something else. Anyways, it's inspired by, let me make sure I get this right, this revolutionary switch designed in Los Angeles, California, and named after the California grizzly bear Arctos. I'm not a Californian. I have never heard of Arctos in my life, but, you know, maybe you do. Anyways, 65 gram or 72 gram, both tactile, and you might be wondering to yourself, what's so interesting about these switches? Well, let me scroll down, and I'll show you a few things. So, for starters, we have the fully transparent housing, a la Zelios or Aliaz in that same vein. Not saying they're necessarily the same plastic composition, but there is that. And, oh, what do we have here? Fully lubricated with Krytox? Well, that's kind of interesting. So, Krytox Performance Lubricants GPL 206 and VPF 1506 lube mix, and those of you that have been around the community for a little while probably have seen that mix before. So this mix used to be done by a guy named Mkawa, who used to custom mix them and distribute them to vendors to sell. So if you've ever been to something like Tech Keys or Zeal PC, some other vendors that have been around for a while and bought something called Geek Hackers Lube Mix or Geek Hackers Thin Mix or Thick Mix or something like that, that's what you're getting. You're getting GPL 206 and VPF 106. And personally, I thought those mixes were totally fine. I still have some. I've used them on multiple boards, and I will probably still use them in the future. Because for me, I don't care that they're a blend. I don't care that they separate after forever. You know, whatever. To me, I don't care. If it's a good lube mix, then it's a good lube mix. And there you go. Good bot. Wait, what? I linked this one. I linked this one earlier, guys. I did. I could see it in the chat now. Don't say I didn't link this. I swear I did. I swear I did. Anyways, yep, lubed on 8 different contact points, and here's a little diagram of what that is. So it looks like we're lubed here on the legs, as well as the rails. I'm pretty sure this 2 and this 3 go to the exact same place, so I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be. But effectively, this is a fully lubed switch. Effectively. Another interesting thing here, and Olivia will be happy about this, contains a rose gold plated spring that ensures corrosion resistance and friction reduction. Rose gold plated spring, guys. Rose gold plated spring. Let that sink in for a second. Go ahead, I'll wait. I'll wait. What a time to be alive. Exactly. Exactly. What a time to be alive. Absolutely, absolutely ridiculous. Rose gold plated spring. But hey, you know, people are really into this kind of thing. Did Olivia make these switches? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think so. This is actually the first time I've heard of Kebo.la, and the first time I've heard of Arctos switches was just several days ago when I added this to the news doc. But why? Yeah. Well, why have gold springs in the first place? You know, apparently, you know, people like to make the argument ensures corrosion resistance and friction reduction. I might believe the former. I don't know if I believe the latter. But I think at the end of the day, when it comes to mechanical key switches, the gold really doesn't give you that much of a benefit unless you're using these for like hundreds of years, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Anyways, reduces slider contact surface, not contact, but contact. So a little, I think a typo there. But yeah, effectively a fully lubed, fully transparent tactile switch with medium weighting with that 65 and 72 gram. SMD mount 3-pin, which means when you see 3-pin, that means plate mount, and when you see 5-pin, that means PCB mount. So a little lesson for maybe some of you newer people that weren't aware. So the pins refer to how many things come out the bottom. Here, this is referring to the 2 pins that come off the leaf, and the center pole that the slider actually goes all the way down for the pull shaft thing. So yeah, SMD mount. So they want you to use these with the R's, G's, and B's. Anyways, kind of interesting. I will be getting samples of these. That's already been confirmed. So I'll actually be able to tell you, maybe how these are, and hopefully maybe they'll be worth the price. Fingers crossed. I feel like they're probably not going to be, but I've been fooled before, and I really hope to be proved wrong. So hopefully something good comes of these. But you can buy these now. Some people in our community already have these, so could be cool. Japanese horror writer donates 1,000 bits. Wow, thank you so much. That is fantastic. Neurowinter says, so you can only use them on SMD mount PCBs? No. Judging by this picture, it looks like there's a little hole there if you want to use through-hole LEDs, like 1.8 millimeter, for example. So I'm pretty sure you could use these. When they say SMD mount, like, that's such a vague thing. Like, when it comes to switches, because obviously the switch is not SMD mount, it's through-hole. But for the LEDs, like, it's because it's a clear housing. When you have a clear housing, you can be like, it's an SMD compatible switch because the housing is clear and the light goes through, and that's how that works. So yeah, interested to check these out, and I will definitely be giving my opinions once I have them in, which will hopefully be pretty darn soon. Next up, some more switches. These should be quite interesting. Bam, didn't forget that link. Man, I'm 100% on links, by the way, guys. Just keep that in mind, let that sink in. So, Novelkeys cream switches finally available for pre-order. So, if you guys, I don't know if I actually have them around here. If you guys may not remember, Clack did receive samples of these a while back, the first prototypes, and they were pretty good, but they had some minor drawbacks. And over the last couple months, Mike of Novelkeys has been very tediously altering his composition of palm, among other things, I think, to create a much more badass, much more perfect switch. And according to him, he has settled on this, and he thinks they are the bee's knees, and they are finally ready for retail. So bam, it's here. $5.50 gets you 10 switches, meaning they are 55 cents each for this group buy, and then they will go up to 65 cents each retail, always in packs of 10. And if you use promo code TOPClack, you get a little bit cheaper there, though. Just keep that in mind. Pre-order will run until December 10th. So you got a little bit of time to get in the pre-order pricing. Get early bird gets the worm, that sort of thing. So this is a linear switch. It is all palm housing, which is kind of what makes it really unique. Usually in a switch, just the slider is palm, and the housing is made out of some other kind of composition blend, sometimes with nylon, among other things. So this one is like an actual palm housing and palm slider, which is very, very different from other things out there. It does have full 4mm travel, 2mm operating distance, your actuation distance, which is all very normal. 55 gram actuation force, 70 gram bottom out, so not too heavy, not too light. And of course, as with all Novelkeys group buy orders, you don't add them with any other order. Just order it alone. So yeah, get in on these. Use promo code TOPClack. It'll be good stuff. I think you guys are going to like these. I was hoping to get the final prototypes as well, so I could maybe do like a little bit of review before like they actually launch. But I don't think he has enough to send me for a full board, so I don't really want to do it unless I can do a full board of them. Moving on to some other Novelkeys Switch news, which is kind of interesting. Here's a picture he teased on Instagram just a couple days ago. Code doesn't work. Promo code TOPClack, 2 words. Top space clack. That should work. As far as I'm aware, he hasn't taken it down yet. Anyways, moving on. I posted this, right? Yes, bam, on the ball. All right, new switches coming from Novelkeys, not just the creams. He's got something else in mind. So he's been a little hush-hush on this. I know very little about these switches, and I think most other people know very little about these switches. But he's got some new switches on the horizon, and maybe we could do a little bit of a deducing here. So a couple things to note. Obviously, it is a box switch, which means it'll be from Kale. It has kind of a magenta-like housing. It does not have a click bar. And he's kind of also unofficially said that it is not a silent switch. So, non-clicky, non-silent, Kale box switch with a pink stem. What do you guys think? Let's do some brainstorming, guys. So here are kind of my guesses. It's either going to be a brand new tactile switch with maybe a kind of a different form of tactility. Maybe it's a little bit more of a Holy Panda competitor. Whereas the Box Royal was not necessarily supposed to be a Holy Panda competitor, but when it came out, it was like it could have been. But, you know, had kind of a different style of tactility. But maybe a Holy Panda competitor. It could be... Here's actually my hope. I hope it's a new linear switch with full travel distance, not the shortened box travel distance that you normally get of 3.6 millimeters. And it has an incredibly progressive spring. So, like, very light actuation, but very high bottom out. That's my hope. But I don't know. That's just completely a guess. Let's see what you guys think. Box Fleur switch? Is that a thing? Fox and Fleur are Mike's children? Interesting. Okay. Double actuation switch. That sounds awful. Double actuation sounds awful. Double tactility sounds interesting. Obviously, you don't want to switch to actuate twice, right? Like, that'd be bad. You press it once and it actuates twice. That's not a good situation. Bold idea, compact alt style tactile / click leaf. Maybe. Yeah, so he has already unofficially confirmed these are not going to be silent. I'm hoping they're going to be kind of some weird linear out of left field because I like linears. So he has made the super linear. Okay, so that you could argue that the creams. Yeah, so I mean, if you take into account that he's also launching the creams right now, this is probably not a linear switch. It's probably a tactile switch, but you know, we're just brainstorming here, guys. We're just kind of throwing out guesses. Chances are it's a tactile switch. What'll make it interesting, we don't really know yet. So hopefully we will get more information on that soon. I'm going to try to bother Mike about it, see if he'll tell me anything. That's the hope. But it's not a silent tactile. No, he hasn't officially confirmed it, but he's unofficially confirmed that it is not a silent switch at all. Talisman Solutions says, stealthy answer to Zeal's V2s. Very interesting. That could be a thing, yeah. Tactile soft click. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to try to pry some information out of him. Sometimes he doesn't like to tell me these secrets, but sometimes I pry really hard. So we'll have to keep our eyes open for this one, guys. Moving on, we have what is a very interestingly named product. This is the interest check for an aluminum switch opener called the Nuts. Which is kind of interesting because, I mean, A, it's obviously shaped like a nut, and that's that. But for those of you that might know a little bit of history on me, I used to play a ridiculous amount of poker. And other poker players might know that the term the nuts means the best possible hand. So I'm not sure if there's kind of like a double entendre here going on. I hope there is. But either way, it looks like he's got a switch opener here called the Nuts. I like his wording because he's not very fluent in English. Like he speaks it, but you can kind of tell he's like it's his second language or third. Today I am here with an interest check for my another small tool, the Nuts. Absolutely hilarious. So naming super funny name aside, the actual product looks pretty interesting. The idea is that it is a tool that can open both Cherry MX and, if I'm not mistaken, Kale switches? Yes, bam, here's a video for both. Okay, so it opens MX and Kale switches, which, one second while I grab it. So a lot of you might know lately I've been using this KeyBoss key opener, which is a really, really nice piece of hardware, a nice tool that opens MX-style switches very, very nicely and easily. I really enjoy this. The problem is it doesn't work on Kale switches. And some people, you know, they want to open Kale switches too, understandably so. So this is this guy's reaction to this, iLewis07. So this is supposedly going to be opening MX switches and Kale switches, which is awesome. And it comes in this little adorable little thing with a little top on it. I think this screws on over it, which is just plain adorable. This is 2 tools, not 1 for both. Is it really? Are you sure? Huh. I guess I misunderstood. That makes sense though, because obviously that wouldn't open Kale style. Okay, so darn, that's such a bummer. I was really hoping this would open both, so sorry for that misinformation, guys. Regardless, I guess you could order 1 of each. Estimated pricing around $20 USD plus included shipping. So not terribly expensive, thankfully, about the same price as this. CNC processed and anodized, made with aluminum, colors black, blue, and silver. So still a nice looking tool. 2 tools, that's nuts. Exactly. But yeah, just another tool coming out in the market to help open switches, which we've been seeing a lot of lately. The switch cracker, a key opener. There was another plastic 3D printed one. Now we have the nuts. So things get a little bit easier to open switches, which is nice. Talisman Solutions donates 2,000 bits. Holy crap! Thank you so much. You guys are generous with the bits today. Wow. Holy crap. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. So yeah, if maybe you're into opening lots of switches and you want something a little bit more convenient, this is coming out on the horizon. Interest check, give them feedback. Moving on, we have something I thought was pretty darn interesting. Something you haven't really seen on the mainstream very much, but those of you that are familiar with a lot of laser work might also know that cork is a very easy material to cut, and a lot of people have been doing custom stuff for a while. I know the Beep Haha, a resident in the Top Clack Discord, does a lot of lasering as well. He actually cut me a cork bottom for my HHKB, which I think is pretty cool. It deepens the tone a little bit, which is kind of nice. But here's something that Keyboard Bell is coming at you with that I thought was kind of interesting. To laser cut cork keyboard bottoms. On this particular example, there's a cherry switch patent that's lasered in, but of course you could do other custom designs as well. And the idea is, you can put this. It's probably adhesive on one side, just like mine was. You adhere it to the bottom of your keyboard, and it'll alter the acoustics a little bit, and might maybe alter the bottom out feel, but be a little bit softer depending on how hard you bottom out your keyboard and what else you're typing on. But yeah, there's that. Maybe I can get one, and it'll and we can see what kind of benefit it actually makes. I linked that, right? Yes, I did. I'm on the ball. I'm on the ball. So that is actually that's the end of our news doc for today. But let's talk about some things that we're thankful for. And to start us out, aka Top Clack, is very, very thankful that we have sponsors, because sponsors help us to do the things that we do just better, honestly. Better and more frequently. So to start us off, we are sponsored by Z Frontier, aka our beast in the East, who does lots of different key set group buys and proxies, has tons of key sets in stock, tons of cool keyboards in stock as well. They have the Aurora 96 project going on right now, as well as the ZF71. Let me, where's the, that works too. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Yes, so they got lots of things in stock. Probably the largest in-stock sets of GMK and JTK and other sets that we have ever really seen in the community. Do lots of group buys. They pretty much proxy every key set under the sun for Asia these days, which is pretty nice. What is this? Key set treasure crate? This is actually the first time I've seen this. Sorry guys, I actually have no idea what this is, so I kind of want to see it. So $225. Key set treasure crate. Find some most sought after key sets here, all brand new and ready to ship. Free shipping with DHL over $100. Use promo code Black Friday for $3 off any product on this page. How does this work? I don't understand how this works. Oh! Oh, okay, so you just pick the key set that you want and then you buy it. That's pretty interesting. So a lot of interesting options here. So the GMK Hyperfuse Origins. You can't see this drop down list. I don't know why OBS doesn't do that. GMK Hyperfuse Origins, GMK Honeywell, GMK Blue on Black, SA Hyperfuse, SA Honeywell, a bunch of DSA sets, including Legacy and Royal Navy. Very, very interesting. Alright, I didn't actually know that. So yeah, they have their Black Friday thing going on right now. Started 11/11, and you can get up to 11.11% off with free shipping over $100 on lots of things, including the Fox Lab Time TKL, Alpha X3, Skoglite, and of course, you know, some fancy schmancy key sets as well. So make sure you check that out before that ends at the end of this month, which is coming up soon. Next, we have Novelkeys, and like we talked about earlier, he's launching the creams. Get ready to be creamed with your cream switches. They are going to be sweet. I'm assuming they're going to be awesome because the prototypes are pretty good, and he's been working on making them way, way better. So make sure you get your pre-order in for that right now. That way you still get that early bird pricing. He's got the Fox Forest desk pads up now, which are brand new, and they actually look pretty darn good. He has the Dawn, the Dusk, and the Camping, which camping is pretty good. If I used GMK Camping, I would absolutely buy one of these. Yeah, pretty cool stuff there. He's also your US proxy for JTK Hyperfuse. And of course, he has lots of other switches and desk mats as well. And of course, while you're there, use promo code TOPCLACK, 2 different words, TOPCLACK, to get 5% off your total order. You have no idea how many people are like, why the promo code isn't working? And I'm like, did you try it with 2 words? So they're like, oh. So that's why I always say 2 words. Now you know. Next, we have Kono.store, aka Input Club, where they have lots of cool things going on. They have pretty good discounts right now on both the Night Fox and the White Fox keyboards. They have the pre-order going on right now for the Gemini Dusk and Gemini Dawn, which are pretty much $140 K-type killers. That's pretty much what I've been calling them. And yeah, pretty good stuff going on there. They still have the group buy going on for the Skoglite, as well as GMK Shoko. This still isn't updated. Come on, guys. It's not an interest check anymore. It's actually in group buy. Oh, wow. I'm glad I clicked on this because I totally almost forgot to update. So last time on the show, we talked about GMK Shoko and how it hit group buy phase. It was $170 for the base kit, which admittedly is one of the richer GMK base sets I have ever seen in my life. That's a lot of keys, guys. But GMK actually made a pricing error in our favor. Can you believe that, guys? In our favor. So GMK Shoko's new price for the US is $138. Much more palatable. Love that. So an extra, you know, $32 off there or whatever. So if you didn't catch that yet, now you know. Make sure to pick up GMK Shoko to support Kono and your boy Shoko I. So heck yeah, I'm definitely be trying to get this set. I really like this set. New price, much cheaper, very nice. Last but not least, we have Zeal Generation at zealpc.net or zealpc.net/topclack if you want to help us out and use an affiliate link, which honestly helps us out a ridiculous amount. So he's got all the new switches going on right now. Of course, the V2 Zelios, the V2 Xylence, the Helios, which are the new silent linear. All 3 of those brand new switches. Even the Helios got a little bit of an update with the new tops. They're a lot more stable now. Very, very awesome. Couple things to note here. He does have a Black Friday thing going on. So let me go ahead and click this, and if you maybe notice something interesting on the screen in this region, he has Zephyr Round 1, orders finalized options on November 23rd. Currently sold out because it hasn't launched yet for $500. So that's $150 or more off of the original Zephyr price. So that's a little bit of a Black Friday sale. Brian, no. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong here. I'm ruining my... Oh, I'm ruining your chances? I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop talking about it then. He also has the Zeal 65 RGB PCB marked down to $90 now. Of course, it's the he has the Revision 4 colorway, which is that black and gold, which he also has on the Zeal 60. So pretty cool stuff there. The V2 stuff is actually starting to ship out already, by the way, guys. Started just the other day, if I'm not mistaken. So people are already starting to get their V2 Zelios and stuff in as Zeal gets them and packages them and stuff. So look forward to that if you're someone that ordered them. And you know, if you do want to support Top Clack and you do want to buy some Zeal products, make sure to use that zealpc.net/TopClack affiliate link, because you guys have no idea how big it actually is for Top Clack. It's like, it's really, really helpful when people do that. So now that we're done with all that, let's talk about you know, maybe some of the things that we're thankful for. We'll move on to a Q&A in just a moment before we head out for the night. But let's just talk about things we're thankful for. It's Thanksgiving here in America. Obviously, a lot of other people in the world, you guys might not have it. But what are you guys thankful for? I'm definitely thankful for Top Clack, for all of you guys that watch, support Top Clack in any capacity. Our sponsors for Top Clack. Like, Top Clack has come a long ways, guys. And I actually want to... Let me... Where did I put it? I'm going to link a post that I recently put on the website. Some of you guys maybe have read this. Some of you maybe have not. But this was a really kind of a heartfelt post about Top Clack and moving forward that I did just the other day. And you know, maybe a little bit later you take a look through and read that or something. But it's been a fun journey. It's been a great journey, and I imagine it will continue to be. And I'm very happy for moving forward. You know, Top Clack 2019 is going to be really, really cool. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to it. We got Jay Keebs coming on as a co-host and co-content creator. It's going to be super, super awesome. We're going to be doing Top Clack together. Lots of cool content coming out. I have so many cool ideas that I want to share. And, like, you'll get them periodically as I put them out. But I have a lot of cool things coming, both in terms of videos, both in terms of, like, giveaway stuff, the show itself, Top Clack itself. Lots of cool things going to be happening in Top Clack in the coming year. I freaking promise you guys, it's gonna be really cool. And I know we haven't really done a ton of giveaways lately, but that's something I do want to focus a lot more on, especially in 2019, is doing more giveaways for you guys. So yeah, what are you guys thankful for? Raging Agent says, thankful for making friends in the Keep community and the Discord. Heck yeah. A lot of you guys don't know, like I obviously have family and friends. I don't spend a lot of time with my family and friends. Like, the keyboard community is my family. I spend most of my time right here in front of my computer doing either Top Clack work or, you know, playing games with Top Clack people, or, you know, just in the Discord hanging out, talking to people, and it's freaking awesome. And, like, people are like, all you do is, like, sit at home all day in front of your computer, and I'm like, I know, and it's amazing. Like, the people I interact with, the stuff I get to do, it's, like, unreal. It's so freaking awesome, and I'm just ridiculously thankful for it. So I'm glad to see that you too, Ray, are also thankful for similar things. Uh-oh, this is gonna start feeling like church. Don't worry, I won't make you stay. You can leave if you gotta leave. You do you. Lunar Sama says, I'm thankful for you, Brian. My Kokoro, my heart. You guys are too great. Titan says, Top Clack has been great as someone getting into the mechanical keyboard hobby. That means a lot, because that's something we're really trying to go for here. Mountain Block says, thanks for doing this show. 500 bits. Thank you so much, man. You guys are awesome. So many hearts and bits. And Poner, Twitch Prime sub, 15 months in a row. Is that even right? That seems long. Oh, yeah. No, I guess that's the longest you can possibly have been subbed to Top Clack for, I think. August 2017, since we got our Twitch affiliate. 15 months in a row, thanks. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Thankful for all those checkpoints you didn't miss. Fair enough. Blammy Boy donates 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 party bits. Thank you so much, man. Little party poppers, that's great. Talisman Solution says, Brian, I'm thankful that since Huey left, you stepped up your game instead of simply phoning it in. Yeah, man. I mean, it's kind of a wake-up call, too, when Huey left, because Huey did a lot of work for Top Clack. I'm not going to lie. He did more work than, like, he put in more effort than me, I guess you could say. I mean, I think we both still did a lot, but, like, he probably put more time into it, and it's kind of been eye-opening a little bit. Because, you know, now I have to do all this stuff, and it's like, holy crap. Like, I'm trying to do it all, and it's tough, but, like, it's totally worth it. And it's actually been more rewarding since Huey left. You know, it feels good, man. It feels good, man. Brian is my dad. Maybe. Probably not. I don't think I have any children. I'm 29. I guess I could have children. FizzKey says, you guys have helped me so much this past year with keyboards and life, and I'd just like to say thank you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. With the less than 2 heart. Very nice touch. Yeah, because, like, you know, Top Clack, you know, we're a community entity. Like, that's what we want to be. Like, we want to be integrated with the community. We want people to, like, have, you know, opinions and suggestions, and we want to help people and, you know, take what people say to heart. Geo gives a tier 1 sub to Theramins. Very nice. Thank you so much. 9th sub gifted. Nice. Nice job. Ray says, Brian has inherited Huey's ability to carry. Maybe. Maybe. I'm thankful for that gift sub. Nice. Geo donates another gift sub to Zombumon. Very nice. Thank you so much for that. Hope you enjoy those sub benefits. Also, make sure you guys that are subbed, that are also in the Discord, to go on Discord and link your Twitch to your Discord. That way, it'll show you as a sub in the Discord, and there might be a secret channel that sometimes does occasional giveaways. Yeah, little birdie told me that. So just, you know, make sure some of you new subs, or maybe some old subs I didn't know, maybe. Don't talk about it. Sorry, guys. Anyways, let's move on into a Q&A. But no, of course, you can keep telling me what you're thankful for. This is Thanksgiving, of course, for me, for a lot of you. So, you know, keep telling me what you're thankful for. Keep telling me some positive things, what you like, maybe what you dislike. But we'll also move into a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions for me, for Top Clack, let me know, and I will try to answer them as well as I possibly can. 159 just sub with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much for that, my friend. Make sure you link that Twitch and Discord together. There's no such thing as purple chat. I like to call it pruple chat. I don't know why. Every time I see it, I'm like, it looks like the R and the U are backwards. I'm thankful for the picture of Julian Assange that you have on the wall behind you. Oh my! I forgot I had that. Oh man, you guys are too funny. We just had like 3 people join the Discord too. Pruple chat's a lie. First rule of Pruple chat: don't talk about Pruple chat. Talisman Solutions gives a tier 1 sub to Generics Draft. Very nice. Thanks, guys. It's starting to feel a lot like Thanksgiving in here, guys. All the bits and the subs and the gifted subs. Feels good, man. I'm glad I decided to stream today. I was like... Sorry, I sneeze. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. I was like on my way home and I was just like dead tired, and it's like an hour and it's like an hour and 15-minute drive from one way from my sister's house back to my house, and I have like running on like 3.5 hours of sleep, food coma. I just don't feel that good. I'm like, maybe I should just wait until tomorrow. Then I got home and I was like, no, I'm doing an episode today, doing it. I'm doing it, and doing it hopefully well. Mountain Block says, I'm thankful for craft beer and Thanksgiving food. You are my kind of guy. You are my kind of guy. Nura Winter asks, are we going to do a whiskey swap next year? Yes, I do want to do a whiskey swap with people that are of age, of legal age. Drink responsible, obey your local laws. But yeah, I definitely want to do a whiskey swap. Yeah. You guys have questions? Now's the time. We're in our Q&A section currently. I know there's probably not a lot of questions to ask me today, but you know, I always make sure I want to do a nice thorough Q&A before I leave. Pepe Sylvia 99 asking, any updates on the new panda samples you're getting? Did he give you a tracking? I have not gotten tracking yet. He never gave me tracking. He told me they were shipped not the most recent Monday, but the Monday before. So it's been like a week and a half, maybe like coming up on 2 weeks. So yeah, I don't have it yet. I heard someone that he did send samples to has gotten them. I'm not gonna talk more about that though, like right now. I imagine they will get to me very, very soon though. I'm gonna check my mail tomorrow. Hopefully they're there. If they're not, I'll check again Saturday. Hopefully they're there. But we'll get there, guys. When I get the new panda samples, you guys will know. Trust me, you guys will know, 100%. What's the Zephyr? Mom Genius asking, where'd you go for Thanksgiving meal? So I went to my sister's house. That's usually where we do holidays, because she has a kind of a larger area house with like a large kitchen. We do like family get-togethers there for Thanksgiving, Christmas, things like that. So I show up for, you know, I hang out for a few hours, eat a bunch of food, say hi, and then leave, because I'm a terrible person. I rush back to you guys, my real family. Talisman Solution asks, next online build? Okay, yeah, so I don't think I'm going to do it tonight, because I just really don't have the energy. But I am planning on doing a build stream tomorrow, probably somewhere around 5 p.m. Pacific time, 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific time. I don't know exactly what I'll be doing on stream, but I'll start out by building this KN 2.0. Nice little 60% here. Has a polycarbonate plate. This one has a Zeal 60. This is a customer build, so not mine. But Zeal 60, Zeal stabs, polycarb plate. Nice private group buy board there. And that's going to have some lubed Telios in them. So really going all out with the Zeal build here. Telios, Zeal 60, Zeal stabs. It's gonna be a nice build. So I'm gonna do that. I have a lot of other stuff I gotta do. I have so much desoldering, so much soldering, so much lubing to do. So much, man. So much. Bit War 2.0. We haven't had a Bit War in the stream in a while. Without Olivia, there can't really be a Bit War. I don't know if she's here right now. Bit War 1 was insane. The Bit War on Nathan's channel during our blind Novelkeys lube test the other day was outrageous. I couldn't believe how many bits were donated. I was like, holy crap. Like, that would never happen on Top Clack. Nebula asking, how do I silent a clacky backspace in a Nova Touch / Norba Touch? Clacky backspace. So it's probably because of the stabilizer. That's pretty much a given at this point. I really go hard on lubing Topra stabs because it feels like no matter how much lube you use, it's still not like quite perfect. So like I go super hard with super lube, or dielectric grease, whatever you have that is suitable for a stabilizer lubricant. I take the stab apart. I make sure to lube it all up. I lube up the wire, put it back together. It should be quite a bit better. But yeah, stock Topper stabs are like awful too, like really, really bad. You really have to drown them in lube, honestly. That's been my experience, at least. Panda samples are a myth. They are not a myth. I promise you. There's something I want to tell you guys, but I can't tell you yet. Just keep believing, because they're there. I'm telling you, man. Therabid's asking, why is the new host not starting until next year? So there are a couple reasons for that, actually. One, Jay has his own stream with a dedicated following, and he was doing some giveaways and stuff, and he wanted time to be able to close out all that time and make the transition over, and have his fan base follow him over, which I am totally happy for and all in favor for. So that was kind of the main reason. If he just swapped over, it'd be kind of a mess. But this also gives us time for me to get him kind of slowly integrated into Top Clack, like all the back end stuff and like all the other stuff that goes on that you guys don't see, all the work that goes on behind the scenes. So that's the main reason. But also, if I'm being honest, I kind of wanted to see if I could just finish out the year by myself. Top Clack has always been a multi-person project. It was Bektor and Huey at the start. Bektor didn't really do a whole lot because he was always busy, but Huey put in a lot of work, and it's been me and Huey for so long. And when Huey decided that he was leaving, I was like, can I do this myself? I'm confident in myself. I feel like I can. So it's also partially just a couple months for me to kind of prove myself that I could, if the circumstances called for it, I could run Top Clack by myself, and it wouldn't be like that big of an issue. So that's kind of another reason. That's like the secondary reason. CLD SKT asking, will there be a build stream today? No, not today. Sorry, guys. I did kind of tease that I might do one today, but I don't have the energy. As I am right now, you guys do not want to see me build stream. I promise. It's not going to be fun. But I will do it tomorrow. I promise. I will be doing a build stream tomorrow, probably around 5 p.m. Pacific time, maybe 6 p.m. Pacific time, maybe 7 at the latest. But then, we'll build up a board, we'll do a few chores, it'll be good times, and I'll have a lot more energy, and I'll be feeling it a lot more, because I'll actually have some sleep. Cyber Sam asking, will you be doing a Christmas Eve show? Christmas Eve's a Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check. So Christmas Eve is a Monday. Christmas is on Tuesday the 25th. To answer part of that question, yes, I am going to be doing a Christmas special. It'll actually be like a special too. I am planning to do at least one giveaway, if not hopefully more. I will have a special Christmas guest on. I'll probably have a fancy Christmas themed overlay. Maybe I'll have a Santa hat. I'll be drinking like bourbon and eggnog or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly what day it's going to be on, but it's going to be somewhere probably mid-December. It'll be before Christmas. Definitely before Christmas. I'm still trying to finalize the day, but once I do, you guys will know about it, trust me. I should have everything finalized by the end of this month. Hopefully earlier. But yeah, look forward to a cool Christmas special. It'll be good times. Bog Genius asking again, where did I go for Christmas meal? The first time I asked this question, it didn't pop up on stream. Well, I have two monitors, and on one of them I have my OBS set up with the chat all on it, like right in front of me here. So I don't actually look at the chat on screen, like on the stream. I look at the chat in my OBS. So I actually caught it the first time I went to my sister's. It's Undone asking, what's your upcoming board? Let's let's see. What is my next upcoming board? I have two that I'm waiting for right now. One is secret. I can't tell you about it yet, but you can bet your ass when I do get it, I am going to be build streaming it and talking all about it because it's going to be really, really cool. For specific reasons that I can't bring up at the moment because it's kind of a secret. But there's that. Another group I am waiting on, the Southpaw full size. I think it's in production right now. Probably still won't ship for another month or two. I don't know. But that's like the other board that I'm in group buy for at the moment. So hoping for that. I got this KN 2.0 for a customer that I'll be building tomorrow on stream. I need to rebuild my E6 V2. I need to build a Prionic. I need to rebuild my Tokyo 60. I have a Tofu acrylic case just sitting here that I need to rebuild. I have about, I don't know, 8,000 switches to lube. I have like a bunch of boards to desolder. I have like a nightmare of a work queue ahead of me for keyboard stuff. Like, it's fun, but, you know, I also need time for Top Clack. So, like, my personal keyboard stuff is going a lot slower right now. Generic Straff asking, what do I think of poly plates? From what I've experienced with them, I absolutely love them. It's a very unique sound. It's a very flexible feel. It's very different from using a metal plate, and I love that personally. I think it's really, really good. The Best Pleb asking, you going to do something with Arcos switches? Yeah, so Top Clack is getting review samples. I will be getting them. Jay is going to be getting some as well. We're both going to be talking about them, and you know, I'll throw them in a board and see how they are. It's a pre-lube, like fully factory lube switch, which has been attempted in the past, but hasn't really came out very well for other examples. But hopefully, if the Arctos are cool, then they're cool. Like, yeah, I'm not holding my breath, but I am excited to try them at the very least. Start licking boards. I'm not Nathan Kim, man. I know that's what a lot of people want, is to watch people lick boards and stuff, but it's just not me. Sorry, guys. Still trying to catch up in the chat. Sorry. Zeal, what the heck? Zeal P. Wait, am I seeing this right? Zeal donates. How many bits is this? Holy crap! 33,400. Holy crap! That is a ridiculous amount of bits. Thank you so much. That is insane. Happy Thanksgiving. That is, holy crap. Zeal, you are way too kind, man. Everyone know that Zeal is way too kind. Thank you so much for that. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Hope you're eating very well today as well, Zeal. I haven't looked at the food and drink channel yet today, but I'm assuming you're posting epic Thanksgiving pictures. Wow, that is so many bits. I like the Kappa swirl, the Kappa rainbow swirl too. That's great. Thank you so much. Yep, Jay works from home on Fridays, so he's yeah, Top Clack time not changing. It's gonna be good stuff. Mog Genius asking, or saying, sorry, thank you for convincing me to get the Hako FR301. This thing could suck a pin dry in under a second. 10 out of 10. Yeah, so the Hako desoldering iron is, it's a bit pricey at like $260 to $280 starting for the FR301, but holy crap, if you desolder a lot, it is insanely worth it. Insanely worth it. So worth it, man. So worth it. Olivia is dethroned now. Wow, that's funny. Zeal PC, the new bit leader. I like it. Olivia will come back and be like, what? Olivia's been our leader like forever in bits. Forever. I don't think anyone's ever beaten Olivia. That's funny. That's great. The queen will be upset if she sees Zeal donate more bits. Nice. How did he not notice? What? What did I miss? I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm a little behind on chat. Just slightly. Because I try to go through both questions and messages to make sure I'm not missing anything important. And, like, you know, it's cool, like, because people interact and they talk a lot, and I want that. I definitely want that interaction. But, you know, as one person, I have to go through and kind of read it all. So just keep that in mind. Zeal broke Brian, now he needs a reboot. Yeah. Did my stream go down during that or something? I don't even know. Zeal donates another 50 bits? I think it's what that... Wait. I don't know how many... I think that's at least 50 bits. Thank you very much. Asking, how do I cook turkey? You brine it first. Always brine your turkeys. Anyone that does not brine their turkey is not preparing a turkey properly. That's the one big tip I will give you guys. Gotta brine your turkey. Brining is insanely important if you want like a nice, tender, juicy flesh. Geo gifting a sub to Zeal PC. Heck yeah, nice. Was Zeal already a sub? Maybe not. Maybe not yet. Maybe it ran out. All right, thank you, Geo, for that. Appreciate that. And Cursor TN just subbed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Lots of things to be thankful for today on Top Clack. I love it. Brian's. That's right. Turkey is not the best meat. Have you ever had a properly brined and prepared turkey? Because it will change your life. It's unlike any other, like, dry, crappy turkey that you've had at Thanksgiving your entire life. Just saying. Just saying. It's like, it's a totally different experience. And, like, you get, you know, when you brine it with some, like, some lemon peel, some orange peel, maybe some things like rosemary, some spices. Yeah, man. Ham over turkey all day. Yeah, generally speaking, I agree with that, but I think if either is prepared like properly, they can both be absolutely amazing. That's a discussion for another day, though. Soon launching Brian's Turkey channel. One of these days, like in the far future, you know, when Top Clack's actually like an established studio and everything goes absolutely right for me and Top Clack, I want to do like a video series that like it'll be like on Top Clack, but it won't be like keyboard content. It'll just be like me, like when I'm, you know, maybe traveling to meetups or doing stuff. Like I check out like local like restaurants or places to eat, or I cook or something, like a food inspired thing. I always thought that would be really fun. I would love doing that, honestly. What lube do I use on my turkey? You know, well, all the cool kids these days are using that Trip Assist 3204, but I'm more of a GPL 105 kind of guy. Arninja21 says, I'm going to do a presentation about Keebs later in the office, presumably where you work. Wish me luck and hopefully convert them non-believers. Wow, nice. Nice. Very nice. Gotta convert them, man. Gotta convert them. You guys gotta always spread the mechanical keyboard gospel, man. Zeal donates more bits. I think that's 50 more. Very nice. Thank you so much. What emoji is that? Oh, B-Day. How to get that even number. Oof. I'm very curious to see Olivia come back. And see that she's been dethroned. I'm like, secretly and selfishly, I'm like really excited to see her come back and see that she's not #1. Viminderon asking, did you talk about the large Crytox GP that's on Mech Market right now? I did not, actually. You can feel free to link that, and I will check it out. Absolutely. Bound Blocks has converted 2 coworkers. Very nice. I don't think I've really converted anyone in my life to mechanical keyboards. Like in my IRL life. Oh, okay, I've converted at least one. At least one. Teslatron just subbed with a tier 1 sub 6 months ago. Thank you so much. He must have heard me bashing on his renders for GMK Omega earlier. Kindly and mildly bashing on his renders. Alright, Viminderon links this Crytox GB. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, so I opened this thread, guys. Hold on, wait, let me just go to the news here to show this. So I open this thread. The first thing I see is consistency food analogy. I'm already happy. I'm already happy this guy's comparing lube to food. This makes me so happy. This is the NLGI grade. 2, peanut butter. 1, tomato paste. 0, brown mustard. 0, applesauce. Already love this. Already love this. So here, the problem I see here is he's doing Crytox GPL 203, 204, and 205. Which, don't get me wrong, that's cool, but those are also very thick lubes. And, you know, while they're definitely not bad, I think that 3204 is probably kind of the king of thick lube value right now, as well as things like 3203 and 205 grade 0. But this is kind of cool that it looks like you can kind of customize what grade you want, is what it seems like. So, that's pretty cool. I mean, it gets Crytox out to more people. You can pick the grade of lube, yeah. So that's kind of cool. But I mean, like, so basically, like, the absolute thinnest option you have here would be GPL 203 grade 00, I think is how it works, yeah. And that's still, like, a relatively thick grease in terms of, like, what we know as keyboard lube. And then everything else is thicker than that. So, as someone that doesn't really care as much for thick lubes, it's not quite as interesting to me, but if you're into thicker lubes, this is a very cool group buy, absolutely. I forgot to check mech marker before I posted the news today, so sorry about that, guys. I probably would have caught that. It's Undone is continuing the gift sub they got from Nebulin. Very nice, thank you so much. I don't know why it didn't tell me who you gifted the sub to. That's kind of strange. Thanks for that, Streamlabs OBS. Anyways, I will be heading out here momentarily, so if you guys have any last-minute questions, make sure to ask now. Use the @TopClack tag so I can see them with my eyes better. They have 103 to 107 on their stock, in stock on their site. Do they really? I don't even see a link to the store in this. Store Uni. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Let me take a look at this. That's cool if they have oils in stock, though. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble navigating this site. Okay. Okay, so yeah, they do have other things. Cool. Very nice. Yeah, I'm more of an oil guy. I've been using more like 104 lately, 106. I like them both. I like 105 a lot. 105 just it feels right to me. And 104 also feels right to me. I want to try 103, but I think it's thinner than 1514, and 1514 is like pretty thin. Anyways. Sorry, Tess. I wasn't really bashing on your renders. I was just making note that it looked like they were done by you. Take that however you want. Alright guys, well if there are no further questions, I am going to head out for the night. I'll still be around Discord for anyone that wants to join, hang out, maybe play some video games. Might be playing something, but I am just... I want to build stream, but I am just, like, not in the right mindset to build stream right now. I'll definitely be doing it tomorrow instead, so maybe you guys can come hang out with me tomorrow, tomorrow evening or night, while I stream some cool keyboard stuff. So I think I'm going to be heading out now. Thank you all very much for watching. Of course, there are links to our YouTube channel and our Discord underneath the stream, as well as other things. I will be here tomorrow around 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific time to do some keyboard build streams. We'll chill out. We'll have a drink maybe. We'll have a really good time. It'll be awesome. You guys will hopefully have a lot of fun, as will I. And if I don't see you then, next week, Thursday, same time, same place. Thursdays, 6 p.m. Pacific time for the normal Top Clack show. I will be there. Hopefully I'll have a guest, but we'll see. We'll see. And definitely keep your eyes open for that Christmas special announcement. I'm not 100% sure what I want to give away yet for like the giveaway stuff, but I definitely want to do some giveaway stuff. So catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching and supporting, and for all the bits and subs. I am very thankful to you guys. You guys are freaking amazing, man. Seriously, A+.